Is your life lacking? Well, mine's lacquering. So today we are out back and we finished up the rocks last night. So I just brought them out, got them spread out here on my wrought iron table because, you know, who needs an actual space to work when you can just use all your normal everyday stuff, right? Right. So we're going to spread them out a little bit, get a little space. A couple of these have some textured paint on the outside of them just to give them a little more of a thing. I didn't want to do too many of those because I wasn't sure how it was going to work. But now that I'm done, we'll see how when I lacquer them, if it rubs off. But we're going to see. So for now, we're just going to give a quick coat because there's not a lot left in this can. A little dusting, get everything a little damp. Now we're going to go deeper. Now all these got to dry for about a half an hour, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit them with another coat on the other side because some of the lighter rocks, the clear coat really darkens the granite almost. I feel like it's granite, just the way the marbling of the rock is. But yeah, put a nice heavy coat on this so the paint doesn't come off. I've only had one of my paints lift and start drifting, and that was the one that I keep in my room. But it actually looks cool because it kind of looks like Bolts has electric shooting out of his eyes and is like he's having an overload. But it's still, you could tell, is beaten up and is a mistake. So I kept that one for me. That was from round one of spray painting. Now these, like I said, are going to sit about a half an hour. We'll flip them over, and then I don't have to worry about the table hitting them because the lacquer gives a nice protective freaking layer. So I did go back and do some more butterflies this time because the wife was liking those. And they say things like, "You are okay. Be mindful." You know, just reminders. So they could be pocket pals and reminder rocks. So while we're doing all this, that is because we have the Super Jersey Comic Expo coming up in 2 weeks' time. A little overdue. But we're going to be in Jackson, New Jersey with Dean Cain's going to be there from Superman and Lois. Or The Adventures of Superman and Lois back in the 90s. The spongy Superman. Sorry, Dean, if you see this. Let's be real. Henry's a little more cut than you were during the TV show, but standards were different back then. So loved that show. Can't wait to see if he stops by the table. Not paying $90 for an autograph. Sorry, not that big of a fan. But then again, anybody who's charging for signatures at this event, I've seen them, and although I like all the guys that are going to be there, I'm going there to make money, not to spend money, for one. For two, they're people just like me. I know this now, and that's how I feel about all celebrities now. They're just people. They're just people like you and me, and we make them seem like gods, and they're not. So either treat me like a god, or you know, keep your offerings and just, you know, treat me like a friend. I mean, honestly, it'd be better if you treat me like a friend, you know. So I don't see myself celebrity-wise. I mean, I may act like it sometimes. I may say some things that sound like I am, but you know, I really do feel like this comic expo is going to be a little more celebrity for me once I launch, because I feel like we'll be a little more known. It'd be nice. It'd be really nice, because like last week I had a customer come into the store taking apart an art piece for me to, you know, measure for framing, and the artist had actually signed the mat board that it was on. It was a little bit of a large mat board, so that's when the customer came in. They wanted a smaller matting to put in their frame. Okay, fine, I get that. As she's peeling the signed mats off, I mean peeling because they were glued together to the backing board, I said, I'm like, you're going to rip the art. Like, you need to be careful. You don't want the signature? She goes, why would I want the signature? She's not famous. And that hit me so hard in the balls and sent it up to my stomach, because quite honestly, I know that's the truth. And that's the way I see things too. Like, I don't sign a canvas and be like, ta-da, now it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. But, I mean, that's not why Luigi did it. Not Luigi. That's not how Leo did it. That's not why fucking any of the main artists did. Rembrandt didn't do it to sign his name and make lots of money. He did it for the art. I mean, I do it for the money too, but the art is really making the money worth chasing. That's why I do it for the money. But yeah, Super Jersey Comic Expo is going to be fucking awesome. We have a lot of cool things coming out that I have not shown yet. I actually have a couple trips planned today to get some extra secret merch made, and we're waiting for our package to come in from the printing spot because I ordered 5 baseball caps, a shitload of lanyards, and some other random stuff. We are going to build some mystery boxes that'll probably retail for about $65, maybe, possibly. I'm going to talk to my friend, see what he thinks a Super Jersey Comic Expo mystery box should go for. It might be a lot less, but it's going to have like $60 worth of merch in it and probably go for like, 30, 40. But it's going to have, I ordered some special hats with Bolt Voltage on them. I'll be keeping one for myself. And then if they look good, I'll order more. But for now, I have a foam trucker coming hat right in time for the warm season. Unfortunately, it's black, but hey, I like to sweat, So that is what I got going on, guys. Hope you guys are excited for this because the book release is coming soon. I'm starting to tingle a little bit because this book is more than just an extension of my psyche. It's more than just a work of my therapy. It's also just a really great story. It's a really down-to-earth story about finding yourself. And it's inspired me to go into other stories. I'm actually starting to work on the Christmas book for next Christmas because I drew all the pictures during this past Christmas and never put them into a story. So now I have time to play with that, and I'm excited because now I have a holiday series to come out too. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, guys, I'm going to go get some hot coffee in my belly and warm up a little bit because these rocks are not drying anytime soon. I'll be back later. Talk to you in a little bit. So, good news. We are back out back. Just got done lacquering the other side of the rocks. And since we had a little bit left in the can, I brought out the postcards I did too. So these are nice and sealed by some glossy lacquer. Not sure how it's going to look when it's done because it was pretty absorbent paper. So I'm excited for these though, but I really like the way this one came out, I think, the most. And you know what the sad thing is? The part that I like about it the most is that fold. It's the shadow under the rip and the fold on the top corner. It's not even Bolt. It's the fucking poster on the back that has nothing on it because it's been bleached by the sun and then covered in dust and years have passed. But amazingly, the socket's still in the wall. But, yeah. And this one, the bass clef in his chest, came out cool. I like that. So he's dropping the bass on the Voltcaster. I like that. And then this is the first one I did. This is the first one I did recently. I'm super excited about this one because it was very close to the old Bolt, the original Bolt, with his dome head and a little more dimensional shoulders. But, I like the new, more compact version of him that I have for the book because it's easier to draw and you can get a lot more done faster. So these are the postcards. The rocks are still drying because they're a little tacky, so I'm not going to touch them yet, but we'll come back later and bring those inside. And I just lost a postcard to the wind. So now we're going to go find that. It fell down there. Oh my God, it fell under the deck. I may have just lost. Oh no, there it is. It's going to be a pain in the ass to get. Son of a damn. Be right back. All right, so we're back. I saved Bolt from the side of the deck. I think it's time to bring these inside and put them somewhere safe. Let the rocks dry off and just get out of the wind with the paper for now. Finish my coffee and start the rest of my day out. So I'm gonna drop down and y'all have a great day. Thanks for stopping by the channel. And if you could go over to the Kickstarter, donate $5 or $10 to my Kickstarter, I would appreciate that. If you could share it out to your Facebook page, even if you don't donate, I will definitely appreciate that. Also,